Okay, so 10th standard students, a very warm welcome to you all. Okay, so now we are in the part 2 and we already have started with chapter 8. This one, mineral and power resources. As of now, in the last video, till last video, what we have done? We have done the mineral resources. So first we have done meaning and importance of mineral resources. Then we have learned about the in depth we have learned about these 4 minerals: iron ore, manganese ore, bauxite, and in the last video you have got it for mica. Okay, so today we will start with power resources. Both are different, that is mineral resources. What are the mineral resources we are having in our country? Okay, now we will go for power resources. Power means, keep it in mind that the energy or the electricity power, hydroelectric power what we are getting, this topic is regarding that. So first we will be starting with the meaning and importance of power resource. So what is that? The resources which are used for the generation of electricity are called power resources. Resources which are used for the generation of electricity is known as the power generation. Okay, so what is this power resources? Power resources means the resources which are used for the generation of hydroelectricity or electricity. Okay, that is known as power resources. Power resources are essential for economic development of the country, economic development of the people in a country. Why? How it helps for the economic development? All the industries are there, they need nowadays power, electricity only to run their these modern equipments or machineries are there. They are all run by the help of electricity only. And even in our day-to-day life we need electricity in our house also. Okay, they play a major role in the development of, where they play the major role other than domestic is not a commercial purpose. In the commercial purpose where they play the major role, they play the major role in the development of industries, then your agriculture, commerce, transport and communication. Okay, so these are the places where it is mainly used for the development of a country. Industry, agriculture, commerce means trade, business in an extensive way, and transport and communication. Okay, so now on the basis of their nature, power resources can be divided as convectional power resource are there. Okay, and it is again divided, this power resource we will be describing you, I will be. Okay, so what are the types of power resources? One is convectional, which is exhaustible, and one is non-convectional, which is not exhaustible, that is purely we are getting from the nature. Okay, this is also getting from the nature only, because coal is a type of mineral which we used for the generation of energy. Okay, that is also natural, because all the minerals are natural, they are not synthetic. Okay, or they are not man-made. So what is this convectional? Okay, so there are two types, convectional and non-convectional power resources. Convectional power are exhaustible. Exhaustible means once you use it, it will get finished. Okay, like the example I will give you, you can understand more. Like coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc. Coal, what happened? If we burn the coal, we will get the energy, but that coal, it will become ash. Okay, so the petroleum also, petroleum we are using for this your vehicles and all. What happened? Again we have to put petrol, so they are exhaustible, they get finished. Non-conventional power resources include alternative source of energy, such as, which are there? Solar. Solar, you all know, in the home we are having that solar suspensions. Okay, windmill is there, from there also energy is being generated tidal. Tidal is something we are getting from water. The energy what we are getting from water. Okay, hydroelectricity. Then we are going for geothermal. Geothermal means the heat what is present inside the earth. With the help of technology, we are making or we are transforming that heat into electrical energy. Then biogas. What is this biogas? Biogas is nothing. Okay, I will tell you what is this biogas. Biogas, it is a mixture of gases produced by the breakdown of organic matter in the absence of oxygen. It mainly consists of methane and carbon dioxide. These are produced from raw materials like agricultural waste, manure, municipal waste, plant materials, sewage, food waste. Okay, these all are what it is written in your keywords. Okay, you should know that conventional is the one which is exhaustible like coal, natural gas, and non-conventional means it is not exhausted. Both are natural, but these are not exhaustible like solar, wind, tidal, geothermal and biogas. So in the next video I will be describing you regarding the minerals from which we are getting, and one by one we will be discussing it. Okay, so thanks a lot for this video. Thank you.